Welcome friends to the next episode of my JGBS story. Today with me I have Ashutosh, who is a student of our 5-year Integrated BBA Honours plus MBA program. Ashutosh joined the class of 2020 at Jindal Global Business School and he is a native of Bhubaneshwar. Welcome Ashutosh.
Thank you, sir.
I welcome you once again to this episode of my JGBS story.
Thank you, sir.
Ashutosh, tell us something about yourself.
I am Ashutosh Rout. I come from Bhubaneshwar. I have been living there since my childhood and I have done my schooling in Sai International School right from class 1 to till class 12th. And I have joined Jindal Global University in 2020, which was the COVID year. I am in the Integrated BBA MBA program, which is a 5-year course.
Okay, so you joined the class of 2020 and you will be finishing the course very soon, correct? What are your future aspirations? What do you want to do now as you graduate?
I have done many internships, which is around 5 to 6.
You have already done 5 to 6 internships?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So among those 5 to 6 internships, I have done around 2 to 3 in the FMCG sector.
Where
so I have done in ITC, I have done in Britannia Industries. So I'm very much looking forward to join in the FMCG sector as a finance or management trainee.
So your area of specialization is finance?
Finance.
Okay. Do you come from a commerce background?
Yes, sir. I come from a commerce background.
Okay. So as you graduate now with an MBA degree in coming months, and you said you have an aspiration to enter into the world of finance, your preference is in FMCG sector, right? So can you tell us something about the courses of finance which were very unique, which were taught to you, which you found very interesting in reading in this 5 years?
Sure. We had many courses. To begin with, we had financial management as a course in my third year, which was taught by JGBS Rout sir. And then after third year, we had to choose certain electives. So I had chosen finance, so I had to take finance electives. So I took around 6 to 7 subjects, which is like financial modeling. Then there is behavioral finance. Then there is what I can say, financial understanding financial markets. Then there is introduction to stock market. Then there is art of investing in stocks. Then there is
art of investing in stocks.
Yes, sir.
So there is an art behind it.
Process, kind of, there's a process behind every stock you buy. Then there is banking law and regulations. Then there is, I read a course which is about banking products, the different type of banking products every bank has.
Okay, so you mentioned you have done 5 to 6 internships, correct? And since it's a 5-year long study, tell us something how important it is for a student to ensure that he or she is utilizing the time productively for internship.
So to begin, actually, after getting your degree, if you go to the corporate world, they would look at your relevant experiences you have done. So for suppose I go into the FMCG sector, they would look at my resume, they would look at the past experiences I have done, past skills I have acquired during those internships, and relevant projects I have done during my whole 5-year journey. So I would say internships matter the most, and in Jindal we get a time frame of 2 months after every semester. So that gives an advantage who joins this program, because if you look at we get enough time to do around 6 to 8 internships.
So if I understand correctly, you mentioned that after every semester there is an internship. So you are saying that in 12 months tenure, in 1 year, at least 4 months is the internship period also.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Friends, this is very important because if you divide it, 33% of your time in 1 year you are spending with some industry, honing your skills towards practical learning. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So as you graduate now, next year, I think you would be aspiring for the job interviews and all, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you get any kind of support from the university also in terms of your internships or?
Yes, we have this OCS, which is Office of Career Services. where they kind of help us to get how to get the internships done, and they also train us how to prepare for the interview.
You get training also?
Yes, they kind of help us in our resume as well. They tell us to improvise in our resume. These are the things you should add if you're applying for a management trainee at Uniqlo, for suppose. So you have to mention things such as what is the requirement in the job role.
Okay. Ashutosh, I have often heard multiple views from students, and we all are confused both at school level and at graduation level about something called as marks, something called as CGPA, right? How do you feel? What is the importance of having a good CGPA in today's time, and what is that good CGPA as per you?
So my opinions are very much different about this. I believe CGPA marks are just for the academics. As you go further in your life in the professional world, your skills would matter the most, your relevant experiences matter the most. At that point of time, your CGPA wouldn't very matter or wouldn't be considered as a very important enough. So, but overall, you must have a good CGPA in the course.
Any parting message you want to give to any junior or any student who is planning to join the 5-year integrated course? Certain first 2-3 messages which you want to give to them.
I would say you would be saving a lot of time by skipping CAT.
Okay.
Because you would be graduating earlier than the CAT, as in the MBA ones who are supposed to graduate. So that would help you to gain much more experience than them.
Okay.
You would be entering the corporate world soon enough. Then I would say there are a lot of courses in Jindal. They're not much. You're not bound to have a specific entitled to a specific course. You can also take cross-elective courses from different schools, which I have taken. So,
which all cross electives have you taken?
I took banking products, which was of JSPF. I took behavioral finance, JSBF. Then I took this course right in this semester, which is psychology of leadership. From psychology of leadership.
Psychology of leadership.
Yes, sir.
That's quite interesting.
Yes, sir. So it was from the JIBS school. So
JIBS. What is JIBS now?
Jindal Institute of Behavioral Sciences.
Okay. So you mean to say the other schools offer certain electives, and as a student, although you may be enrolled into business school, you can take the subjects outside business school. That's interesting.
We can take any subject we want to explore our interest and all.
Very great. Few messages as don'ts.
Don'ts.
Yes. You have to give it to the audience.
Do not engage in any violent activity.
Okay.
Then do not take lightly about the attendance.
Okay. So attendance must not be taken lightly, friends. It is coming right from the heart of a senior who has already spent 4.5 years of study.
I think that's enough.
2 things.
Yes, sir.
Don't take things lightly, especially your attendance. Correct?
And also, do not just sit in the room.
Don't sit or confine yourself to your hostel room.
You should.
Why did you say this?
So because when I joined Jindal, it was actually 2022. Like I am talking about the offline campus. In that semester, I used to go class and I used to come back to my room. Or else I would go to the badminton court. I will play. So these 3 things were my most done activities while that semester. So initially after 2-3 months, after 2 semesters, I became very friendly with everyone. I got to know many people from different states, different backgrounds, even from different countries as well. There are many SEMEX students as well who come from different countries for just 1 semester. And talking to them and listening to their experiences and their perspective about anything, that kind of helped me and kind of changed my personality as well.
Okay. Ashutosh, tell me 3 things which you feel you found most important developed in you in the last 4-5 years.
I was a very shy person actually. I used to think that 3 friends are enough for the life. These 3 people are enough for my life. I don't want to make any more friends. So that was a very wrong perspective. I feel you should talk to many people as you can, because hearing to them and listening to their experiences might help you at some point of time in your future. Then there is, through different courses and through different projects we have done during my 5-year journey, I kind of gained many skills, which is teamwork, which is problem solving, then there is critical thinking.
So gaining skills is very important, and he feels teamwork, critical thinking and problem solving. These are the 3 things which Ashutosh personally feel he has developed in him.
And one more thing, as I said,
Networking, yes. Last but not least, networking is very important, and I think JGU has an edge because in the Jindal University campus, you are not just studying in business school or law school, you are not being, I think, divided by the buildings also, because you all come and study in one academic block, and there is the time and opportunity where you can interact with someone who is doing law, somebody is doing banking and finance, somebody is doing architecture, and that even our new national education policy talks about in terms of multidisciplinary education. So friends, I feel Ashutosh gave few important insights about the 5-year integrated program, about the tenure, that you don't have to spend time in preparation of CAT, although I would say everything requires research. Just thinking of joining a course because you don't have to give an entrance exam would not be a right approach. You should dive down more towards the curriculum. Try to connect with students like Ashutosh who have been here for 5 years, who have given 5 years to the system, who have gained so much, what they plan to do and why semester after semester they should progress, being disciplined and more productive in years to come. Thanks for watching us, and I wish Ashutosh all the very best. Since he is aspiring and he is actively looking to make a career in the field of some FMCG related sector job. Ashutosh is a specialization in finance.
Yes sir, finance.
Ashutosh has done his MBA specialization in finance, and I wish him all the best, and I'm eagerly waiting to hear some good news about his campus placement, which will start very soon. Thank you, stay tuned and keep watching us.